Welcome to my channel.
I don't even understand why my stomach bubbling. I don't even understand why my stomach is bubbling. I thought I flushed everything out by now, but I guess not. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bree on TV, where I am your host, Bree. Yes, I have officially made it back from Africa. If this is your first time tuning in, you're probably a little bit confused about, girl, you went to Africa? Yes, girl, I went to Africa and I made it back safely. So now I am here to dish out all of the details, because it was a lot of details in the whole procedure or process in order for me to successfully travel to Africa. Child, there is a lot that I need to inform everyone about here on my channel, because I am a content creator along with being a travel agent. But y'all are probably wondering, why does Brianna have this cute tumbler with a mysterious product inside? Well, if you aren't already, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram, because that is where I first unboxed this amazing product and I spilled the tea. Hint, hint. But basically, I'm in collaboration with Team Blend. Team Blend is a wellness and a lifestyle company. If you have never heard about this company, I definitely suggest that you click the link in my description box, so that way you can check out their website and be informed about all of the different products that they provide. So the reason why I decided to go with the Colon Cleanse Tea Blend is because it is a all natural tea blend. Because this tea in particular is known to flush out the toxins within your gut area, so that way you can basically like have that reset button anytime you feel like you're either going to go on vacation. It's days away from like a very popular event where you'll be taking pictures. Anything that you feel like you just want that reset or that restart, I would definitely recommend this tea for you. As I'm saying, this tea is going to flush out the toxins inside of your body. Just know the way that I would recommend you do so is you taking it every other night. In my case, this is my third time using the Colon Cleanse Tea Blend. Now you're gonna be on the toilet, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I highly recommend that you take it at night, go to sleep, so that way when you wake up, your bowel movements will already know what's up. I first used the Colon Cleanse 2 nights before my trip to Africa. I can give my body 2 days to get right, if you feel me. I knew during my travel in Africa that I would want to continue using the products. I'm back home, I'm in detox mode before I go to work tomorrow, so this is currently what you're looking at. As you can see, this product has allowed me to maintain my neckline, West T.
What it tastes like.
So I would highly recommend you try this product with me. As you all know, I'm gonna always look out for y'all with a discount code. So the link will be in my description box. Oh, I sound like a content creator. For y'all to browse on their website and also see what type of products, if you don't want to try this one, just to look at what other products that you feel like can suit your lifestyle. Before I even break down the tea of everything that is required in order for you yourself watching this video to travel successfully to Ghana, I'm gonna need everybody I'm gonna need everybody to follow me on my Instagram. The reason why I'm telling y'all to follow me on my Instagram is because I post a lot of the behind the scenes, the raw, the uncut. So Ghana's borders have officially reopened on September the 1st. I am recording this video in October. My flight route to Ghana was Atlanta to JFK, which is in New York, from JFK directly to Ghana. The airline that I decided to travel with was none other than Delta Airlines. Brianna, not her ex, not a sponsor, but I paid for my ticket 2 weeks, child, 2 weeks in advance.
What?
Before flying to Africa,
Bro,
I purchased it 2 weeks in advance. I paid $15.89 and 35 cents. Or like a travel tip that I want to share with y'all is I travel so frequently now. I have invested into a Delta SkyMiles credit card only because I thoroughly enjoy flying Delta Airlines. I get points when I use my credit card to purchase my airline tickets. So basically, I was able to receive $450 off of that flight price, which alternatively means that I paid $1139.35. Now, would I recommend anybody watching this video do what I did? No, baby. No, baby. And I will get into why you should never book your travel to Africa, not just Ghana, but to Africa or anywhere that requires a visa 2 weeks in advance. Because that was an L that I had to take, so that way you don't have to take one. So now we're going to talk about things that you need prior to traveling. Is a valid passport. You're going to need a coronavirus negative test taken 72 hours before departure. I ended up paying $195 for my coronavirus rapid test. Next, you'll need to complete a port health form required from Ghana. This is a form that must be completed online. It basically asks you a list of questions about have you came in contact with anybody who may have had coronavirus, who has coronavirus, are you showing any symptoms, and things of that nature. So one important thing that I do want to mention after you fill out that form is make sure you save that confirmation. Another travel tip that I just want to recommend to anybody watching this video is I'm highly organized. And one of the tips into staying organized while you travel is always having a travel folder. So everything that I've just mentioned that can be printed out, I made sure that everything went into a travel folder and I carried that with me throughout the airport. All right, next you're going to need a yellow fever vaccination. Point blank period, you're gonna need it. So whether this is your first time traveling, your 10th time traveling, you travel to Ghana every other month, you're just always going to need the yellow fever vaccination form. So with this being my second time traveling to Ghana, I did not have to repurchase the yellow fever vaccine. I just had to bring the yellow card. I just had to bring the card that I always keep in my passport when I travel anywhere, actually. The vaccine, just in case anybody has never heard of it, has never got it, doesn't know anybody who's got the vaccine before, it's basically, they take a needle. Let's see if you can see me. They take a needle. That's basically what they do, though, just like to simplify it. And the yellow fever vaccine is a lifetime vaccine that you never have to get again. And the cost is $300. You can get it from certain, not all, but certain travel clinics. And insurance does not cover your yellow fever vaccine. They could care less whether you're trying to go to Africa and live your best life, you're trying to go to India and take a picture in front of the temple. Lastly, I want to talk about a visa. So when we talk about this visa, we're going to have to get down to the nitty and the gritty because, baby, there is a lot to discuss in regards to visa. So basically, a visa is an authorization document that allows a foreigner or an alien, whatever you want to call us, to enter their territory. No sponsor, no ex, not my ex. The price that Brie on TV had to pay for that visa was $300. Yes, you heard me. $323. Like what? Bro, I was shocked just like y'all. I ain't gonna need to lie to y'all. I ain't gonna need y'all. Every country in Africa does not require you to have a visa before you go there. But Ghana's visa is going to be a different price than if you were to go to Kenya or Tanzania or South Africa, which was CIBT visas, which I would not recommend, which I, would not recommend. So another travel tip that I would highly recommend is anytime you are going to a country or a destination that requires for you to request a visa, you need to request that visa 3 to 4 weeks in advance. 2 weeks? 1 week? Child, please. So now we're going to flow that into the check-in process at the Atlanta airport. And I'm saying the Atlanta airport just because I live in ATL. Oh, why did I do that? Yeah. Check-in process is not going to be your typical 2 hours before departure. You need to get to that airport 3 hours in advance before your departure time. So once you get to the airport, it is very important that you know this, because I didn't know this. But basically, you need to check in at a full service ticket counter, because you are traveling to a country that requires so many documents that the agent has to verify. That's why you have to check in at a full service ticket counter. The gate agent will ask you for all of the following documents. She will then ask you to fill out your travel health form going to New York. Okay, so now we have landed in the JFK airport with a 2-hour layover. Now, while you are at the JFK airport, do not even think about trying to get you something tasty to eat, because JFK has dropped the ball. They do not have anything. Well, not anything, but they have like 3 to 4 restaurants or stores open. I don't like that. I don't like that. For anybody watching this video that is going to be traveling to Ghana or in the future looking to travel to Ghana that lives in New York, you just need to make sure you get to the airport 3 hours in advance, because this is a whole other process that I had to go through prior to boarding my flight from JFK to Ghana. The gate agent will inform you that the first thing that you need to do is get your temperature checked. Show proof of your negative coronavirus test. Show your valid passport. Show your confirmation for your Ghana health form. Show your visa. Then you have to, Ghana has a rule set in place from their government. Whether you are a citizen born and raised, Ghana is within your roots, to if you are like me and you got a boo or whatever in Africa, everyone still has to pay for another COVID test.
What?
Yes, y'all have heard me right.
Bro,
but you probably like, what happened to the previous document that you showed saying that you just took the test and it was negative 3 days ago? I know, right? I know. Ghana don't care, but you have to prepay for it online while you were at the JFK airport. Now that test is $150 that you must pay online. Ghana just can't afford for their people to die off due to the coronavirus. I don't know, just being invested into their culture and witnessing things like firsthand, I can definitely see why, you know, he's taking this on a very serious matter and having everybody get rechecked or retested for the coronavirus. And even with wearing masks, like, you know, it's just sometimes the 6 feet social distancing, it just, you just can't, you can't really put that into place in certain areas within Ghana. I don't really know if that makes sense, only because you just have to go to Ghana to then kind of like feel what I'm saying. The agent will then stamp your boarding pass for confirmation. So if you think you can kind of finagle your way through this whole system or process, you have to show your confirmation or your stamped boarding pass before you enter the plane. And lastly, I just want to let you know that JFK does offer coronavirus tests. So I always choose to sit at the very last seat closest to the bathroom so that way I can drink my water in peace. And as I had already let y'all know, I was still kind of going through the detox stage. I paid for Wi-Fi. It was $22 for the entire flight. Once we got closer to Ghana, the flight attendants passed out 2 forms. a pink form, which was the health form that you had to refill out for Ghana's purposes, and then a green form that was the Ghana immigration form. And a travel tip that I always recommend, and I don't even know if y'all be listening to me. If y'all don't listen to nothing in this video, y'all need to listen to this. You need to always travel. Not even just like when I say travel, I mean by plane, by car, in your purse to go to an event. Just always have a pen. So once you get to a cross airport, the first thing that you have to do is sanitize your hands. Then you stand in line to get your COVID test. They just verify that you have already paid for your COVID test in a blocked cubicle. And within that cubicle, that is when an agent comes in there and administers the test. You do have to show your yellow fever vaccine. So they'll most likely ask everybody who doesn't look like a Ghanaian or who isn't a citizen, do you have proof of your yellow fever vaccine? Immigration is where they'll ask you to pull down your mask so they can verify that you are who you are on your passport. And you have to turn in that green form, which is the immigration form, to the immigration officer. And then they ask you questions like, how long are you staying here? Where are you staying? Who are you visiting? What is the purpose of your travel? And so forth. So one thing me and my ex always argue about is, can I, as an American, I don't have dual citizenship or anything like that, can I, as an American, get a visa on arrival? And I asked the immigration officer, and he did confirm, and he broke it down to me as to why and how I can get the visa on arrival. I am going to Ghana to see my ex-boyfriend. He is my host for my entire trip. I will be staying with him. He will be escorting me to all of my endeavors in Ghana. That is the reason why I can get a visa on arrival. Then you move along to retrieve your luggage. And then once you turn in your peak health form, that's when you get your results from the test that you took previously. And my results were negative. Again. Bypass agents who randomly choose travelers to search their luggages. That's the best way I want to put it, only because they don't check every traveler's luggage that goes through them. And the reason why I feel like I was searched is because I was an American and I had an extensive amount of bags. I ain't gonna even lie. So I am glad that we have got all of the important information out the way. So now we can talk about some fun stuff. If you do not know, Brianna is very engaging with her subscribers and her followers. So again, I just want to reiterate, definitely go ahead and follow me on Instagram so you can be updated, so that way you can get the behind the scenes, so that way you can be the first to know about everything going on this channel. In correlation to that, I mentioned on my Instagram that I will be doing giveaways on my YouTube channel. Because this video was very lengthy and there was just a lot of details that I had to discuss in today's video, I will be announcing in my upcoming Ghana vlogs basically all the details for the giveaways. If you have any comments or questions in regards to today's video, please drop your questions, comments, feedbacks, all of that in the comments down below, only because somebody else may have that same question or comment that you have. If you've been to Ghana during the pandemic or since they've reopened the borders, I definitely want to hear about your experience. So please comment down below.